Alright, so I'm a little late to this party, but as I'm sure you all know, we got a new update, that was probably about a week ago now, where we got this nice new shotgun in my hands, the 12 gauge semi-automatic, and as you can see I have the engraved version, and it looks really good. I actually haven't used it yet, so I'm not going to say anything about its quality just yet, but as I'm sure you also know, we also got a brand new rare fur variation for the wild boar, the new piebald. So what I'm thinking we're going to do for this video is we're going to start off with some wild boar feeder runs, see if maybe we can find a piebald, and then maybe see how this thing operates on some waterfowl. Sounds like a good idea to me. I should put the slug scope on this thing actually if I'm going to be hunting boars. But those are things that I'm going to figure out right now. And hopefully I see you guys by the feeder here in a little bit. Okay, so I've been running this hog feeder for quite a while now, and we haven't had anything great until that. And that's a pretty nice thing. Now, I've actually had a chance to play with this shotgun a little bit. It works really good against pheasants. I had an opportunity to try it on 2 different boars, and it didn't work so great. Speaking of pheasants and boars, I should probably put the slugs in there instead of birdshot. But anyway, I tried it on 2 different boars, and I never found either of them. I think the first shot I tried it around 70 meters and got no penetration, and I believe the second time was around 50 meters. And I don't know if that's just my poor shooting, but I feel like 50 meters I definitely should have gotten lung or something. But I don't know. We're gonna try this again, that's what we're gonna do though. And I'm gonna pay attention to the pigs to my right there. Might be a good idea. Pigs are pretty stupid, so I don't think I need to crawl just yet. This looks like slug range to me. I don't know, let's see if I can just triple tap this thing. Okay, well that worked. That worked quite well actually. And I think all 3 of them hit it because it registered all 3 of them, so the first one definitely didn't kill it. But that worked. I like that that worked, because the last 2 boars, never found them, like I said. Not that they were all that impressive, but I never found them. This actually doesn't look all that bad. He's got pretty nice tusks. I'm just happy it wasn't a female, to be honest. Well, we got left lung, and then intestine. 780? That's not bad at all. Now it's time to take a nice trophy shot of him. Okay, so I just kind of like plopped this hog down and he landed like this, and I think it looks pretty good. The feeder in the background is a nice touch as well, I feel. We got our beautiful 12 gauge semi engraved. I like this. I like this a lot. That looks probably good like that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna mount him just for the hell of it. Because why not? So that's how that works on a boar. Now let's go see what I'm going to use it a little bit more commonly for. And that's waterfowl. I already got to test it on pheasants and I had a lot of fun with it. It was actually working quite nicely. But we'll see how waterfowl goes. Because with pheasants, the bullet capacity is less of an issue. And I don't think it's going to be a big issue with waterfowl, but as I'm sure you've noticed, this shotgun only holds 3 bullets, where some of the more popular shotguns that I like to use, they hold 6, which is kind of nice to have. But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be one of my new favorite shotguns for sure. It's really smooth. I like it a lot actually. And I mean, look at this. Look at this engraved. It's really nice looking. But I think we're gonna head over to the Canada Goose Blind and have some fun with them. Alright, so we've made it to the goose blind, and that is a very nice looking flock of geese. Now, I actually haven't had a chance to use the iron sights of this shotgun yet, when I was shooting the boars, obviously I was using the slug scope, and even the few pheasants that I shot with it, I never did bother to take the slug scope off of it. So this will be my first impression of the iron sights, and that's a pretty decent goose break. But yeah, this will be my first impression of the iron sights. That's an even better goose break. But anyway, I've been told that they're a little bit janky, but we'll see for my own opinion. Let's get those guys up. There we go. There's the double up I was looking for. Anybody else coming overhead? Yep, you are. Apparently just out of range though. Alright, well, how many did I get? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6. That's not bad at all. I didn't have any issues with those iron sights. I don't know what my sources are talking about, but I immediately really like this thing. That's immediately a very nice goose as well. We're gonna take a picture of that. Alright, here's our trophy shot. I wanted to go with something a little more unique, because, you know, the standard goose in one hand, standing up thing, holding it by the neck is kind of just a generic goose picture, and I kind of didn't want to go with that. This looks like it's already centered, so we're gonna go ahead and take it, accept, sell, and I'm gonna immediately lay down because it sounds like there's geese directly over my head. I don't see them yet, but I'm sure they're there. Yep, that's a pretty good looking flock too. Sounds like there's another one coming from that direction. Okay, they're not really in call radius. Let's see if these guys are gonna break though. I have a feeling they're not going to. Doesn't seem that way. Alright, let's go pick up the rest. Average goose. Average goose. It's kind of just what waterfowl hunting is. Running around picking up average geese, ducks, whatever, until you find one that's not average and is worth a picture, and then you just go back to picking up average geese and ducks. That's my detailed analysis of waterfowl hunting. But anyway, the point I'm making is these are probably all gonna suck. And so far that point has stood true. But that's 52 meters with one shot that I killed this goose, so that's pretty impressive actually, because one of my main issues with the 20 gauge semi was the fact that its range is garbage, which is one of the main things that deterred me from using it. So seeing that makes me leaning towards this thing a lot more. I mean, I already love it. Like, it's a pretty sweet shotgun. I have no complaints about it. But that is it for geese on the ground. That is it for geese in the sky at the moment. So I'll see you guys when the geese in the sky number changes, and then we'll change the number of geese on the ground. Preferably no longer alive is kind of what we're going for with that, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, here come 6 more geese. I know how to count. Don't worry about it. Is my shotgun loaded? It is. This is a good thing. That's a double up. That's a third. That's another double up. And that's all of them with 100% accuracy. I really like this shotgun. That went very well. I don't know why I decided to go for the furthest one first. Actually, those are pretty far as well, but it's fine. 4.6. Let's see, are either of you decent? My guess? Definitely not. 7.4 could be worse. What about you? 5.4. That's a prime example of how it could be worse. And we have, oh yeah, we did shoot 3 over here. I doubled up and then I shot the other one. I was wondering where that extra goose came from. I was momentarily confused. Let's have a look. 6.7, not awful. 5.2, kinda awful. And last but not least, but actually probably, not least, but not great. Well, like I said, could be worse. I'm fine with it. That's a good flock right there. Let's just have a look if there's any that are peculiar color. Nope, looks like they're all the same color, which is the usual color. Which isn't exactly what I want, but it's fine. Let's wait for some more geese. And that's a nice looking group of geese flying right at me. Which, believe it or not, is actually my favorite direction for geese to be flying. Now I just need them to actually, yes, do that. That is what I needed to happen. Once again, we have 6. My counting abilities haven't failed me yet. Let's see if I can get them all again. That looks like another double up situation, but I screwed it up. There we go. Whoops. Okay, yeah, I'm not getting them all. Well, I got 3. Screwed it up just a little bit, but it's fine. Let's see if any of these geese weren't brutally average. My guess is probably not. And there's a brutally average one. Brutally average number 2. And below average number 1. So yeah, not great. We shall wait for some more to fly overhead, and then we will onslaught them with more birdshot until they weigh more because of the lead concentrate inside their tiny bodies. I'm looking forward to it. So I just looked over, and apparently that flock that I thought was outside of call radius, just randomly the entire flock broke without me calling once. So that's a good thing. Let's smoke those, let's smoke those, let's smoke those. That's right, I just killed 6 geese with 3 bullets. This is my new favorite shotgun. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty sweet. Bunch more totally average geese. Not really what I wanted. But it's fine. You're average. You're just outright small. What about you two? You're also small. What about you? You look smaller than that one I just picked up. You're about the same size. Well, yeah, yeah. Remember what I said about waterfowl hunting just being picking up small and average birds? But that's what it is. It's just what it is. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'm only a little bit late to this, this shotgun review video thing. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna make it up this week. I've got the 500 subscriber special planned. And it's not water buffalo. Not the albino water buffalo, because I'm thoroughly convinced they don't exist. And don't spam me with evidence that they exist. They don't exist. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. That is hopefully somewhat soon, because my upload schedule, or my upload consistency, hasn't been that great. But anyway, I'll see you guys around.